Agi, could you tell me what was the reason why you started this program?
Sure. So this program is called a 1 week fit kit. And the reason I started it because about over a year ago, I had a doctor's appointment with my family doctor. It was a regular checkup for my diabetes. I've been diabetic for 20 years now, ever since my daughter was born. It started as a gestational diabetes, and I was the lucky 2% who got to keep it after the baby was born. And so I've been diabetic for 20 years.
And you take medicine, or
I do take medicine. Mm-hmm. I take pills, and this was a routine 6-month checkup with the blood drawn and check my A1C, and so my doctor, when she looked at my results, made a comment that my A1C was over 8.7, which is very, very high, because that's the average of a 3-month.
Yes, the past 3. Yes.
Yeah, and so she said that if I don't change my routine, if I don't change my lifestyle, if I don't lose weight, then she will put me on insulin shots, and according to her, I won't ever get off.
Mm-hmm.
That will be for the rest of my life. My diabetes will be going on and on and on, and just get worse. And so she was very adamant that I needed to change, especially losing weight. That was one of her.
How much, or what was before? Did you diet, or how much was this extra
I was
gain?
always dieting, like probably every woman on the face of the earth. We're always dieting. At that point, I was 110 kilos, which is quite a lot. I kept putting on weight. We have 4 children. All of them are adults now, but with each pregnancy, more weight was coming up. And so until my 3rd pregnancy is when I became diabetic. And from that point on, my body had a really hard time losing it. So I tried everything. I tried low calorie, low carb, low vegetarian, whatever was new, I tried. And my body just kept the weight and kept putting it on. And so when my doctor said that my A1C was so high that she will be putting me on insulin, that kind of scared me. That was the slap in the face that I needed to wake up. And this program was coincidentally with my company, with Rain International. They wanted to make a fit kit for people who wanted to get healthy, to start a new lifestyle. And so I decided that I wanted to try this, because why not? I tried everything else, right? And I knew already the Rain products. I knew that they work. I knew that they work with my body.
So you were taking them before?
I was taking Soul every day.
Okay.
I was taking Core every day for my digestion. And when Pure came in, then I started taking Pure, and that's a probiotic that's really helpful for keeping the gut healthy. So I decided to try it. Why not? And be a guinea pig. Since this is a 1-week program, I thought I could do 1 week. What could happen? It's easy.
Could you tell me about the program? Mm-hmm. What is it actually?
So it's really easy, because it comes with a little guidebook that tells everyone exactly what we need to do. So this box contains a 1-week fit kit, and it has everything that you need for the entire week. It's really easy, because you open up the book and you say day 1, and it says after you wake up, you take a Soul, which is right here, and then you take a Pure, which is a probiotic.
Oh, and you mark here.
And you mark it off,
okay.
exactly. It tells you how much water you need to drink with it. And so this is right after you wake up. And then for breakfast, you just take out one of these forms, which is seed-based protein powder, and mix it up with water, put it in a blender. It makes a wonderful chocolatey shake, which actually tastes really nice.
Which is important.
It's always important. And so this is breakfast. And this is it. So the 3 products, basically, this is breakfast. And then nothing for lunch. Nothing until lunch. And for lunch, it's a nice main big meal that you can have that's low carbohydrates, protein, vegetables. That vegetables can be a salad, you can make a warm salad, you can make a vegetable, bake, steamed anything. It could be very versatile. The protein doesn't have to be chicken every day. You could do fish, you could do beef, you could do anything that you can imagine will fit into this. So this would be the main meal of the day, the lunch. And nothing until dinner time.
But I guess you drink water.
Lots of water.
Yes.
Lots of water. Yes, lots of water. Flush out the system. Wonderful. I'm lucky because I like water. If somebody who doesn't like water, I don't know. They can drink, I guess, lemonade or anything, or herb tea.
Yes,
Yeah, that's also
sugar, yes.
No sugar. Absolutely, yeah, no sugar. And so for dinner, there's another form that we can make another delicious shake with it, and it's a meal replacement at this point. So this would be for dinner.
Is the chocolate the only flavor?
No. The chocolate is delicious, but there's a vanilla that I like better. The vanilla is actually one of my favorites. And so, but chocolate and vanilla, who doesn't like those,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
So,
especially on a diet.
Especially on a diet. It's like drinking a dessert,
yes.
Basically. That's actually good for you.
And you can choose, you want the chocolate or the vanilla, or they mix in the box?
Absolutely, yes, you can.
Choose the chocolate
or vanilla,
okay.
Yes. And then right before bedtime, we take one core. Now, core is actually one of my favorite products of Rain because it's like drinking a wonderful green smoothie in 2 bites, and it's very potent. It works overnight in our digestive system, and so it undisturbed. We sleep. It does its job, and it cleans us. So from the inside out.
Yes, it's a very powerful detox.
Very powerful detox. And another thing that I really like about this whole box is for 1 week, but we don't want to lug it around, right? It's quite heavy, so we don't want to take it around. Say you go to work, you don't have time for breakfast, you just take one of these, slip it in your purse along with the, say, a Pure, and it doesn't take up any space. It's very light. You can take it anywhere. So to me, that's really important that these shakes are portioned out perfectly for one meal, and it's very portable.
I think it's very important for many people.
It is, absolutely.
If you travel, if you need to go somewhere
absolutely.
else.
You don't have to lug around an entire box.
And if you don't have a big kitchen at home, you don't have the scale or something, yes.
Exactly, yeah. And so, yeah, this is the 1 week fit kit. I love it, and I tried it.
And you try, and for how long you've been doing it?
So I tried it the very first time over a year ago for 1 week. I said I'm gonna do it for 1 week because I can do anything for 1 week, right? And after 1 week, I lost 2.5 kilos, and I felt great. It was a little bit of adjustment time at the beginning because I went from my normal everyday diet, of eating 3 meals a day with snacks in between and not really caring what I ate and when, to a very structured program. And it took me about 3 days to adjust my system to the new way of eating and a new way of lifestyle.
Did you have any symptoms? I mean, headache or something that was like unwanted or unpleasant?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a little bit of headache for like a couple first days, and then it kind of faded away. There was obviously, I needed to adjust my hunger to one main meal. But the good thing about that one main meal is that it doesn't have to be small. It doesn't have to be controlled, because that is your one meal. So make it as big as possible. Just make sure that it's a nice clean protein and vegetables.
Did your main meals, they decrease? I mean, they became less, or you keep eating from what you had before?
It depends. It depends on my activity level of how I feel. Usually my meals are around always kind of the same. I never had to eat really, really large amounts. I think I eat a normal amount. My plate is full, so I'm not starving myself completely at all, and I feel good about it afterward. And by the time dinner comes around, a form shake is perfect right before bedtime. And I wanted to mention that the form, it could be done with milk, it could be done with almond milk, it could be done with water. So there's flavors. You could make it a little bit more substantial if needed, if you make it with milk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And get back to that point, that how long you've been doing, because I know
that's
you're
right.
still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. So it's been over a year, about 60 weeks. 1 week turned into about 60 weeks, which is, that is the longest that I have ever done anything. So to me, that's already a success, that I could do this program for this long. I think the problem with most lifestyle adjustment or fad diets is that it's not sustainable long ways or for a long time, because it's either boring, very limited, or limiting certain amounts of or certain foods or anything, and people get bored. Or it doesn't show the result that you want and you give up. And so to me, it's already a testament to the success that I, who basically quit every diet that I have ever tried, was able to do it for 60 weeks. And I'm still doing it.
And how much weight did you lose?
I lost 30 kilos.
30 kilos, wow.
Yes, I lost 30 kilos. I'm very happy with the result. I'm still doing it because I still feel that I do have some more to lose. But I know that I will get there because I have all these results behind me. It's definitely one of those programs that can be sustainable for not just for the duration of, for example, weight loss, but also as a new lifestyle, also as a new healthy lifestyle. So that's to me, that's a great thing, that it's sustainable.
I think it is very important that all of these products contains all the vitamins, the minerals, the detox,
absolutely,
the probiotics, the prebiotics to the body. So basically, you give everything to the body what the body needs, and you still can have one delicious meal.
Absolutely. And because my body gets all the nutrients, it's not starving. A lot of times these fad diets doesn't give almost any of the nutrients, and no matter how much you eat, your body is starving because there are no nutrients in it.
And holds back everything.
Exactly. And so these products give you everything. It gives you a good baseline to be successful, because it does give your body all the nutrients that it needs through these seeds.
And how did your family feel about this? What did they say when you started doing this program?
Well, it's interesting because my husband Aaron, he's doing it. He decided to do it with me. So I had a great support system. It wasn't such a big difference in my family. When we started it, we still had one child at home. Out of the 4, 3 of them are out doing their own thing. They moved out, they're at university, and we only had one child at home who was in high school at that time, and he was a little bit curious, like, oh, am I never gonna have fries again, because mom's not gonna make it. And so for him, yes, but he's a typical teenager. He's he can take it, and so his opinion changed when he saw that I was healthier, I was happier, and definitely when I started moving more. And so that was a big thing to me, that I was able to move. Like, I was never an athlete, but I always liked doing something.
And exercise.
Exercise, yeah. Any kind of exercise. But my body was not in a shape that it was allowing me to exercise without pain. So that's when, as I said, my husband is doing it with me. He's got great success. Mine is better, but
but it is.
I'm more disciplined, though. I am more disciplined.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he lost 25 kilos, wow. And he's still going strong, and we have a new lifestyle together that we do as a couple. And he started walking with me. I walk every day. I started with just a few steps around the blocks because that's all I could do.
Because of the pain?
Because of the joints pain. With 110 kilos, that's a lot of weight on the joints. And it was just not comfortable to move. And when we're not comfortable, we're not doing it.
Yes.
If it's painful, we're not doing it. So with this program, I lost enough weight that I was able to start exercising slowly. And so I started with just maybe a kilometer around the block. And that was about, I would say 10 months ago when I got to the point where I was able to do it. And now I'm doing 8 kilometers a day.
Wow.
Yeah. And without pain.
And talking about the joint pain, can I ask you, I know all the women want to know what happened to your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And the Rain has a product, the band, that makes everything flexible. And I guess you were taking it because of your joints. But
yes. I started taking it because of my joints pain. And it was great for the joints. It lubricates the joints, it protects the joints, and it was great. But as an additional benefit that I didn't count on was that as I was losing the 30 kilos, there's no sagging skin per se. There are some loose skin, but my skin was able to keep up with the weight loss and tighten up. And I actually notice it from week to week that, we like to, touch our uncomfortable skin. And I do notice, oh my gosh, there's less. And so I didn't do anything else except I'm still doing the fit kit. I'm taking the products. And I walk.
And the band,
and that's it.
Also.
The band, absolutely. The band is not in a fit kit. Yes. That's a separate product, but I do recommend it to anyone because of the added benefits of skin tightening.
I believe so. It's one of my favorites. It makes everything flexible. So
absolutely, and there's a big difference. I can notice it when I forget to take it, or if I run out, or if I'm on a trip and I forget to pack it, and I do notice it. And that, to me, that's a testament that it's working.
I want to ask one more question.
Sure.
You said that you had this big slap from the doctor.
Yeah.
But what you would say for those people who already said that, oh, they cannot change in their life, they need to take these medications for the rest of their life, there is no hope, nothing they can do. What would you say for those people?
It's very discouraging, isn't it, when someone hears that, especially from a doctor, and then give up. And then I would say that I started this when I was 45 years old. I didn't start it when I was 20. If I started it when I was 20, I would lose weight much faster. But I started it when I was 45, and I feel like I had to do everything with double effort, because after 40,
yes,
you know,
everything
slows down, unfortunately. But we should never give up. It doesn't matter if you're 60, it doesn't matter if you're 70, you can always improve your health. And don't let other people tell you that you cannot do it. Just because I'm taking medication, it doesn't matter, because I know that what I'm doing is reversing what I have.
Yes.
My A1C going from 8.7 to 4.6, to me that's a testament that things that seem hopeless are absolutely not hopeless. They can be reversed, and they can, and you can live your life at your best at no matter what age, at 20, at 15, at 60, at 70. I will keep taking it until the end of my life, because how it makes me feel.
I believe the human body is a miracle, and it always can change back. That's what I always say. If the body gets the vitamins, the minerals, everything for it work, then basically it can turn back from any stage. But it's good to hear from you, because
Thank you.
I think many people could feel the same way like you were 1.5 years ago.
Absolutely. I was very discouraged. I almost gave up and say, well, I'm 45. Everyone is saying after 40, it's basically downhill from now. And it's absolutely not true. Just take control of your own health. Give your body all the nutrients that it needs, and your body can do miracles.
Yes, I believe so. I really believe so. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sita.